Have you ever played in one of those games where it has you going from this
Come on, boys, pick it up!
to this? Because this was one of those games. To give you a bit of context, I have been recording almost every one of my football games with a GoPro in the goal since the start of the season, and I have uploaded every single one of them here on YouTube. And if you haven't seen any of my previous videos I've uploaded so far, maybe this is your first time even seeing this channel. Let me explain to you how big of a game this really is. So far this season, we have played 4 league games. We're sitting 3rd in the league table with 3 games in hand, and we are currently the only team in the league who are unbeaten. So at the moment, we're in a really good position. And going into this game, we know we're going to need to be on it from the very start. So as the ref blows the whistle to start off the game, we instantly see what this team's main form of attack is. Within the first 10 or 15 minutes into the game, the opposition instantly get a few very good chances by carrying the ball down the sideline and whipping it back into the box.
No time! Front, Davy. Stand! Away! Well on, Alan. What's the sit there? Gav, in behind you! In behind you! Away! Holding. Throw her, Ross! Throw her! Dave, you need to be in front of him now if he runs across. Yes! Open out, Chaz. Away! Away! Do it! Oh, boys, close in that, boys. Come on! Left! Front him, Dave! Away! Yes, Davey! Close that! Away! Boys! Close it! Fucking hell, like! Have to fucking attack that, Dave!
After a bit of a team talk before the game, saying we need to be into this game from the very first whistle, it's almost the complete opposite of what it was in the first 10 or 15 minutes into the game. We were second to everything, and it genuinely just felt like the opposition wanted it more. And I tried my best to help out the back line and be that kind of extra man there in case they run into any trouble.
Come on! Yeah. Away! Come on!
Personally, I've always enjoyed playing the ball at my feet, and I feel like it's one of my best qualities as a goalkeeper. If there's one thing that I've always been told growing up as a goalkeeper, and I can pass anything on to the young goalkeepers watching this video, is to enjoy the game you're playing and always express yourself on the pitch. And I really saw a bit of an opportunity to do that, and it seemed to pay off.
Malone! Hey! Here, Gav, here. Yeah. Yes! Come on!
After the opposition being on top for the majority of the first half, on the 25th minute mark, we managed to get our first opportunity in a goal and slot home a well-worked finish. And 2 minutes later, this happens.
Come on!
A second opportunity and a second goal. From starting off the game on the back foot to being halfway into the first half, 2-0 up. Now, usually this would give the opposition team a bit of a knock and us a bit of a boost, but it was a bit of a weird atmosphere because it didn't even feel like we were 2-0 up. And if anything, it more motivated the opposition team, and they really just took it up an extra step.
Go ahead, front of the boot. Well on, Dave. Well on. Set up! Quick! Quick!
You have to do two. Hold it as you are.
Dave, don't leave him there, that keeper. You keep him off.
Yeah, I'm not touching.
And away!
Yeah, right!
Oh, you bastard!
Yes, fucking brilliant, Dan. Stay.
Behind!
Away! Out! Close! Well on. Quick! Come on! Boys, left 10 minutes is waiting now, boys. Nothing stupid. Quick. Yeah, Shell, swap for us! Swap!
No. Come on, Dan!
Come on!
Guys,
Dave, well on. Decide! Two! Away! Yes!
Keep it in, Ross, keep it in!
Close it!
Yes, Fix! Shot past the...
And eventually, after all their persistence, this happened.
Away! Are you stood? What was he? He just stuck his leg out, was it?
A penalty. 30 minutes into the game. 2-0 up, and there's only two outcomes. Either they score and get even more motivated to get an equaliser, or I save it to try and keep my clean sheet.
And close. Tell the boys.
Sorry,
I expect it to be clunky. Just don't make it very obvious. Yeah.
Come on, boys, pick it up!
After being 2-0 up, the opposition getting a penalty and saving the penalty, I really thought we would be more into the game and now eventually start to dominate. But unfortunately, it was the complete opposite.
Well on, that's it.
They managed to come through again and again, eventually getting a corner, and this happened.
You're gone. Hey, boys! Hey! Who's here? Yeah. Keith! Away! Out! Close it, lads! All right. Come on.
And just like that, they managed to grab their goal, and you could instantly tell how motivated they got after getting it.
Come on! Give it! Oh! Stop! Second light! Hold up! Keep going! Watch that center! Come on!
After sweeping the back line well and really trying our best to hold off this team, their constant attack managed to pay off, and this happened. Looking back on it now, I'm actually fairly disappointed on how my positioning was. At the time, I thought I closed the angle well, and it was just a really good finish. But looking back at it here, I was just about 2 or 3 steps left of where I should have been. Personally, I think if my positioning was right here, I probably would have got to it, and it wouldn't have been a goal. But these things happen, and it is what it is. It's done now, and you can't do anything about it. And as the ref blows the whistle for half time, at the time I was thinking it was exactly what we needed. A bit of a break in play to get our heads right and focus on the second half. But since it is half time, I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to tell you that as of right now, 91.9% of you guys that watch this video are not subscribed. So if you've gotten this far into the video and you are enjoying it, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And don't be afraid to like and comment what you think on the video as well. Going into the second half, it really just started out with the usual sweeping out the back line.
One off! Keep it! Come on!
And about 10 minutes into the game, the worst thing we could have imagined happened.
I'm not there! Hi! I had to try and fucking go for it, like. I had to go for it, like.
After messing around with the ball in the back line, we lose possession and they manage to whip a ball into the box. I managed to get a hand to it, but unfortunately it hits the underside of my hand and goes underneath me, and they managed to get a tap in. Going from 2-0 up to now 3-2 down, this is going to be a steep hill to try and climb.
Keeper! Keeper, I follow you on TikTok! I follow you on TikTok! Am I going to be on camera?
Camera's facing that way. I'm hardly going to face it in towards the goal.
Can I follow you on TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
We knew it was going to be a hard hill to climb, but the opposition were just not making it easy for us, and they kept coming through on goal again and again and again.
One of E! One of E!
Yeah, Jeff, one more!
Away! Out! 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 On it!
Oh, no way! Fuck!
Well on! Channell!
And after a very uneventful second half for us, we just weren't able to get going at all. It really felt like we just didn't even get into the game. Even though we did go 2-0 up, it didn't even feel like we were ahead. I think it was one of those type of games where you're just going to have to forget about it. The unbeaten run is officially over, but there is still a positive to take from that. The pressure is now off our shoulders, and we can go into the next game looking to perform 10 times better than what we did here.
RushGK?
I am, yeah.
Oh, I watched all your videos.
Ah, nice one, kid.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, I watch your videos.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok or YouTube?
YouTube.
Yes, that's where you should be watching it. Super, kid. Hold on.
Hold on, bye.
Great game.
Here.
That voice you fell to me.
Oh, perfectly. It went
It went into the corner, but it fell perfectly for me.
Hold on.
It fell perfectly. I was like, oh my god, like this is in.
I heard you hit it and you were like, oh, I was like, nowhere near, like. Super, kid. Hold on. Hold on. Super. Hold on.